Hey everybody, happy Thursday. It is the Christmas Eve. My hat's all messed up. Let's put my hat on straight. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're working your way towards a little holiday break. All right, man, it's been a hectic last couple weeks for sure. But glad to be on the stream tonight. Got some people piling in here already. And I think I fixed something with the stream, or at least it shouldn't be quite as severe as it has been. I think the stream delay is greatly reduced. I think it's about 10 seconds now. Before it was running like 35 seconds, and that was really getting in the way of stuff. But I think I just tweaked some of the settings, and the actual kind of that delay between me seeing your chats and where I'm at should help make for a much smoother stream as we go through stuff. I should double check, make sure the mic's working. Mic is working and things are going well. Merry Christmas, early Christmas to everybody there. Ooh, look at that, I got that one whisker really popping out there. Take a look at the shop. Still got the pile of parts laying over on the table here. This is just not a job that I want to really get into. I'm not looking forward to dealing with all this, sanding all this out, getting this ready for paint. Just, I haven't found the inspiration to really dive into that. Did get kind of fired up though, and I think tonight we might work through some carburetors again on the for the Super Hawk. We did the 125 carb last week. I'm kind of on a carb kick a little bit, and maybe get into that and get the Ultrasonic rocking and rolling again there. Now, big progress paint-wise on the Super Hawk project. So check this out. We've got all of our cloud silver painted, and it is all clear coated, and it's looking pretty darn special. It's looking really good. I'm feeling really good about how all of these different parts kind of turned out. That cloud silver, again, not the easiest stuff to paint, man. Not an easy color to paint. Very unforgiving, man. It'll show every little kind of imperfection that you've got. Just one light wet sand, and this is going to be done. And I feel really good. That cloud silver is really pretty. It's going to look sweet on the bike. So fender came out beautiful. Let's move over here just a little bit. Take a look at these. Absolutely perfect. I don't want to touch them or muck with them too much yet. I just painted them last night. And it's a little kind of cool and humid. So it's crazy. Chris Stone. Merry Christmas all. Merry Christmas, Chris. The Christmas Eve stream. Good stuff. We're not going to make the 10,000 mark on the YouTube channel this year. But man, I'm pretty proud of the progress that has been made on this thing. So let me just hop over to the channel here real quick. And there we go. So we're pushing 9,500. We're going to be about 500 short. So if you know anybody who's into restoration, polishing, all this good stuff, be sure to share the channel, get it out there. Every freaking sub that I can get really helps. But I'm so happy to see like the Super Hawk series, a lot of these kind of niche-y videos, you know, they're pulling up over 1,000 views. Spray paint, the damn chrome spray paint video is still ruling the day. 795,000 views. Polishing chrome, rusted chrome, 776,000 views. Are these videos going to see 1 million views next year? I think that's pretty incredible. Just to think about that all in all. So all the live streams, past broadcasts are all up there. And then, of course, all the different uploads and everything. And then just encourage you to support some of these other channels that are out there. A whole bunch of just motorcycle restoration types of channels there. Encourage you to go and subscribe to all these people. One of my favorites is actually Scout Crafter. He actually restores old tools. So go give Scout Crafter some love. I absolutely love his stuff. Good content. And of course, you know, it's Christmas. I want to be in a giving mood here. So, you know, go get that free sticker. Go over and fill out the form on the bottom of the homepage. Free stickers are available. Also, you'll notice on the website I did add the merch store is here, but also the Amazon wish list is here. The wish list isn't really for stuff that I want, I'm trying to just put stuff in there that I reference a lot on the stream. So you could like hit the Amazon wish list and go and find, the polishing stuff or whatever, or just rando kind of stuff. But both of these ways are ways that you can support the channel. You can also go and donate or check out the merch store. Tonight I'm actually utilizing my Keep On Wrenching mug. This thing is awesome. It's a big coffee cup, and quickly has become one of my favorites. So if you'd like to support the stream, go pick up some merchandise. It's always nice to just get an alert that, hey, somebody bought a t-shirt or somebody grabbed a mug or a cap or anything like that. So, every little bit helps, and every dollar that really comes into the stream, it really goes back into a bike or purchasing a tool or upgrading the stream or something like that. So it's all kind of self-contained at this point. So you're helping out the channel. The Keep On Wrenching group, slowly but surely crawling our way towards that 500 mark. Aiden, I wonder if Aiden ever did get this drain plug out, but we had a hell of a nice conversation going on here. Just trying to say, hey buddy, here's how you get that bugger out. The consensus is really heat and a breaker bar and a 6-sided socket and some patience. Penetrating oil as well works very, very well. A little paint photo. What's going on here? Craig, some advice on coating the inside of a tank? I don't know if Craig is on the stream here tonight. I've never had good luck. I haven't replied to this yet. I need to do that. Man, if you can avoid it at all costs. I'm hoping some of you will be seeing your sticker arriving in the mail before Christmas. So we got a day. Hopefully you start seeing those in your inbox. That'd be great. Got to give a shout out to Matt here. Check it out. He got his sticker and he's got the freaking t-shirt. How cool is that? He's representing, and the guy's got some major, major, major projects going on over there. So Matt, thanks so much for the support on the channel. Again, if you get your sticker, you stick it in a cool spot, post a picture. Get into the Keep On Wrenching community group, post a picture. Look at this mess, Tom Foley. Woof. That is one ugly basket of nightmares. That is intense. He's stripping it down though. Look at that. Those are such cool. God, they got such cool class. But yeah, you definitely don't want to see that when you're opening up your headlight bucket. That's crazy. So just a lot of cool stuff going on in the group. It's really fun to check in every day, really, and check and see what people have been doing. Lucas, perfect amount of motorcycles is one more than you got. Well, here's a new bike, 78 KZ 400, picked up at a local junkyard. Saved that one from the junk scrap heap. That's awesome. Good work, Lucas. That's freaking cool. Getting creative with those tie downs. Woo, going up against the body and everything. That's hardcore. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect that. That is pretty damn cool. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see, got some chats coming in. Doc Jones is in. Good evening, Doc. How you doing? Let me know. Hopefully the stream delay is going to be much, much, much improved. I found some settings to be able to not be so delayed with your chats. Craig, I know all about Facebook glitch. Tried to update today. They said I was removed for 30 days, but I'm watching it live. Facebook glitch. Oh, God, another Facebook glitch? Yeah, the 30-day, I don't know what's going on with it. I mean, somebody's made a innocent enough comment on somebody's photo. I think BT was the one that got banned on Facebook for a while just for saying, God, what did he say? It was like so harmless. It wasn't even like a big deal. But apparently they viewed it as sexist or something. I don't know. We're all very sensitive these days, so all good. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of slide into the holiday a little bit, right? I'm just oofta. That was the last run. The last couple weeks were pretty freaking crazy. So let's see. What do we want to do here? I want to dive into some carbs. I want to keep looking at that beautiful freaking cloud silver. I don't know. All that stuff came out so good. Yeah, I couldn't be more happy. with how that also all came out. So I think the main thing tonight, I think we'll focus on some carburetors. I need to get those rebuilt. I've got everything out on the table, ready to go for that. And then I do want to get a little bit more organized with what is going on with the 125. I would love to just get this one all finished up, but as you see down here, I have gotten very disorganized with this bike. Very disorganized with this bike. So I've actually got CB 100 parts jammed in with the 125 parts. So yeah, I didn't do myself any favors with that. Over on the other workstation, started degreasing the 305 engine. So the 305 is sitting on the table, and let me see if I can give you a look at this. It's actually coming out not bad. I'm going to end up painting this for sure. Let me see. Dave C. Hey everyone. Brian, how hard is it to paint a part that's been chromed? You got to scratch the hell out of it. And I had good luck using epoxy paint. I actually have some right here. This is what I used on my chrome. It was the Spray Max epoxy primer. I don't know if you can see that. There's the number. Come on. There we go. So this is what I used. I used an epoxy primer on it, and I scuffed it up like a lot. I can't remember what grit sandpaper I used, but it was pretty coarse. It was very, very coarse. And yeah, it's, I want to say it was like a 300 or something, and I just had to scratch into the paint. That was really kind of the biggest thing that I had to deal with. So yeah, it can be done. I have a whole video on that. Let me see if I can find that real quick. That might be on the channel here. Should be over here. Let me go and find it. We've got, let's see, YouTube. Let's go to videos. Let's just go to videos. It shouldn't have been that long ago. How to paint chrome, because that was some of the last stuff that we were doing on the Apocalypse bike. Let's see, doo-ba-doo. I guess I could try a search tool, right? Paint. My N doesn't work. Paint chrome. See if it pops up. Can you paint chrome? Right there. 11 months, 18,000 views. Oh my God. I've been sleeping on this one. Hey guys, Aunt BV Madsen here. Oops. Try something a little different today, a little experiment, but hope it's going to turn out okay. Right through Look at this fender. You guys all remember this one, right? We undercoated it, we cleaned it, and there ain't no saving the chrome. There's not much chrome left on there. And just look at these deep scratches. Hurts to look at a piece like this, but I think we're going to go with a satin black paint over the chrome. You'd think you'd be able to just grab a rattle can and hit it, but you actually need some special stuff. And also, we're going to need to put a little bit of work into this because while it's straight, it's gouged up pretty good. So here's my approach. For any major imperfections, got myself some Bondo body filler. I don't have to use a ton of that on that. I went a little overboard maybe on the rear fender, if this works, I'll be tackling that, and I will need Bondo on that for sure. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to use some epoxy spray paint. It's a two-parter. This was what I've seen has been recommended, is to use an epoxy primer over chrome, and then we're going to go with some hot rod black satin on that fender. I think it's going to pop really nice on the Apocalypse bike. Let that all cure up, and then we've got our clear that we can throw on that. So using some high-quality paint on a really cheap fender, we'll see how it goes. It's just how to get sanding, because the only way you're going to get stuff to really stick on this is to stuff up this thing really aggressively. It's already stuffed up, but I want to sand it all really nice and smooth. So I've got some pretty aggressive. I'm going to start with some fantastic. So I was really happy with that. But yeah, I think the epoxy spray paint is what really sealed that deal. Merry Christmas. All right, is it Ecole? Ecole? Can I call you Catherine Karate? Geez, I don't know, but Merry Christmas. Good. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Dave C. Okay, a previous owner chromed the side panels on my 64 Triumph. Thinking about going back to the stock paint job. Yeah, I think it can be done. I mean, mine came out great. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I really haven't put a ton of miles on that bike, but it seems pretty bulletproof. Charvel's rolling into the stream. Hey, man, how are ya? Good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve. The eve of Christmas Eve. Is that what we should be calling it today? Let's hop over here. Let's get something done tonight. Not gonna lie, I'm not like extremely motivated. As you remember, we did tear apart one of these carburetors already, so I've got one here. That's good to go. But this one needs to get into the actual machine. So let's see. I got power on this bad boy. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. I'm really hoping, I'm going to try to pay attention to chat tonight. I'm really hoping that I fix that delay, or at least have that delay. That's what I'm really kind of hoping for here. So, all right, let's go. Put that ultrasonic in there like that. Michael Bloom, what do you all use for fork oil? Actual fork oil or maybe ATF? I've used both. I used ATF, I believe, on the Apocalypse bike. I'm looking to see if I have any of what I use it down here. No, I don't see any of that. I think that's out in the garage. I'll have to go look, but I'm sure some of the other people are going to chime in with their thoughts on that. So I'm just going to get some water into the old Ultrasonic. Hopefully I remembered to close the drain. That would suck. I'm glad I remembered to grab some water today. Shop sink would be fantastic. We'll do that. And let's see, I think the only thing I have, and I know some people don't like using it, but I've had really good luck with it, is the CLR. This stuff does a bang-up job on cleaning the stuff. I don't put a ton of it in. Just enough. Top that off a little bit. And let's warm this bad boy up. Let's warm it up. Let's see, let's get this thing going. We'll turn the heat on this bad boy. Oh, Dave C, I use fork oil, Michael. What solution do you guys use in your ultrasonic when you do your carbs? That's what I'm doing right now. I use CLR. I also like the Simple Green D. I just don't have any of the Simple Green D right now. So let's go ahead and put our carb body in. Make sure I got this all apart. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got one O-ring still in there. So let's pull this out. Carb kit had brand new ones, so I don't need these. We'll put the new ones in. There we go. Boy, that's dry. That's really dry. Berryman's. What's Berryman's? All right, the rest of this should be fine. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and put it in a basket. And then I'll need one Ziploc bag for some of the other bits. Go ahead, leave this together. This needle actually looks like it's in good shape. Float bowl, we can leave that out. We'll throw that in. Drain plug, no drain plug? Where the hell's the drain plug on these? Huh, interesting. Doc, my 750 manual says ATF, but I think there's better alternatives now. I need to do more reading about it, though. Yeah, the ATF is the most common thing that I see for sure people using. And let's see, we got this little cover here. So it's got some gunks on it. What's going on here? Ooh, ow, sorry about that, guys. That hurt my ears just as bad as it probably hurt yours. I think I actually got some Bondo on this. Oh, Berryman's Carb Dip. Pretty much any auto part. Yeah, I've seen those in the buckets. Yeah, put that in an ultrasonic. I would think that would be killer. I should actually try that sometime. I should actually try that. Doc Jones, I did a test today with undiluted Super Clean on an old bit of chain. 15 minutes, cleaned it pretty good in the ultrasonic. Yeah, Super Clean in the ultrasonic. I could see how that would do very, very nicely. All right, let's throw these bits in there. Throw that bit in there, and then we've just got all of our different jets and everything over here. All right, so I'm just gonna put these into a bag. Throw those in here. And hopefully we can save the old jets whenever possible. It's nice to save the original stuff because, I mean, you never know. Some of the new stuff isn't all that it's hyped up to be. All right, so let me get you a camera view here. I got to be in live mode here. All right, let's dip this in just like that. And let's fill this bag with a little bit. So I'm just filling that bag with a little bit of the solution. And then I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in over here. Keep that sealed up. And kind of just waiting on this thing to heat up a little bit. But I say, let's go for it. All right, let's do 10 minutes. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. Let me know if the ultrasonic messes with the audio at all. We should be good. We tested it last time, so we should be good. I'm going to get these out of the way. I'm really not feeling like dealing with this. It's too much energy. And also, it's going to create a lot of dust. And I really don't want a bunch of dust, you know, floating around in here right now, because I'm so close to being done with the paint. So close. All right, let's take a look inside here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more organized here on the 125S build. All right, here's that beautiful carb that we did last week. Ready to rock and roll. This still looks great. We did good work on that last week, man. I'm pretty stoked about how this came out. Okay, so here are our side covers. I'm going to try and make a pile for the 125S and then try to get all my 100 parts out of here. So this is for CB 100, 100, 100. So these are for the 100. All right, time to start making a pile. Because basically, I think I did end up buying everything that I needed for the 100. So here's the brake shoes. I got brand new brake shoes for the 100 as well. So I got two little bikes that'll be ready to rock and roll real quick. All right, what do we got? Okay, there's one of my badges for the 100. I was like, okay, where's the other one? There we go, look at those. Ordered those, these are off YouTube. And yeah, or not YouTube, eBay. And yeah, took a hot minute to get over here. I think they were from Taiwan. But damn, they were pretty solid. Pretty pleased with how those went on. Let's see, we've got brand new gas cap. Brand spanking new gas cap. That should probably go with the 125S, I'm thinking. Let's put that over there, or let me put it back in the box. And do that. Craig, I watch a YouTube show on cleaning carburetors. The guy used 1 gallon of water, 20 ounces of muric acid, then soda blasted it. Yeah, soda. I would love to get into soda. All right, here, a new set of mirrors. So brand new set of mirrors here for the, these are for the 100. Pretty sure these are for the 100. In fact, most of this stuff is looking like it could be for the 100. So that's good. Maybe I'm not as disorganized as I once thought I was. Got a brand new float bowl, or a float. Not sure why I got that. I must have thought I needed it. What's this? Carburetor kit. Carburetor kit for a 100. So there we go. I think that's basically the same carburetor that we did last time. Dave C. Doc Jones, I use a 10W fork oil in my 75 CB750. Replace stock springs with progressive fork springs. I honestly can't tell the difference much as for the springs go. Good to know. That thing's churning. Okay, I got a bunch of different flashers. I was in like flasher hell for a while. I just could not get my flashers to work, and I ended up, I think I burned out a bunch of them. All right, here we've got, I think this is a front, yeah, this is a front brake switch for something. It's got to be for the 100 because I already installed one there. I'm just going to put these flashers over here. Are these 6 volt or what? Yeah, this is a 6 volt flasher. No idea what this is, but whatever. Y'all doing anything fun for the holiday? Anything cool? Doing any traveling? Or you hiding from the pandemic? Or is it an endemic now? What is it now? I don't think it's a pandemic anymore. All right, we've got exhaust, call it. Well, this would be for the 125 because I haven't taken the exhaust off of the other one. Oh, yeah, we've got the Retro Moto Petcock. Where's BT? He's always got a joke for the pet rooster. So we've got that. We're going to need to install that, actually. And then I've got a rear brake light. Rear brake light lens. Kind of puzzled as to what this actually belongs to. All right, then we got a whole slew of different cables. I think these are all 100 cables. CB 100. CB 100. CB 100. Okay, so I did end up getting all brand new CB 100 cables. Yeah, that bike's going to be not going pretty quick. Oh, nice. And I did get a set of points for the 100 as well. I guess it could be for either one, but yeah, there it is. Nice set of point right there. All right. I'm not sure if I need this or not. I'm going to put it in with the 125 for now. And then here we go. Nice toolkit. A little Honda toolkit bag for whichever one's going on. Michael Bloom worked Thanksgiving and now working Christmas, New Year's, and oh my God, New Year's Eve and New Year's. I'm sorry, dude. That's no fun. All right, here's a little bit of hardware for a battery. And pure gold. Here's a freaking multi-port ground. Probably need that. Probably need that for something. Not sure about this float bowl. This would be for the 100 because we just rebuilt the, or the one, yeah, it'd be for the 100 spark plug. I don't even know what the hell this is. What is this? Oh, this is me going through trying to figure out everything that I needed. This is for the 125. Rear wheel bearings, air filter, fork seals. Front bearings, signal mounts, coils, points, fuel line, chain, battery strap, front rear brakes, spark plug, levers, mirror mounts, grips, carb kits, mirrors, tires, tubes, rim strips, speedo cable, all the different cables. That's kind of fun just to hold on to just for old time's sake. Just for old time's sake, that's kind of fun just to hold on to. Remember researching all of that. So this is the only mystery piece, really, that I have. I'm going to see if I can get this. I think I already nuked this one camera tonight. So what I'm going to do is grab this other box. There's some more stuff. God, there's so much stuff over here. So much stuff. All right. We got that there. More stuff. Let's break the rear light lens. Like, this is so dirty. Not sure why I have it. Stuff adds up quick. It does, man. It adds up so fast. Charvel, ouch, Michael. That sounded like me last year. Yeah, that's no fun, man. But I guess the one thing that you can say is that, oh wait, yeah, no, this is off a completely different bike. Is that, you know, by working, you know, I don't know what you do for a living or whatever, but, you know, you're making, you know, things better for everybody else, maybe. It's, you know, because people still want to go do stuff and all that. So I have no idea what this is from. This is an older style, smaller light. You know, I wonder if this is off of the 68. I'm going to put it over by the 68 because that looks like a 68 style. Don't know how it ended up in that box, but whatever. What else? Okay, so this was for... I can't believe it. I haven't even opened this stuff. It just showed up and I threw it in a box. Because I think I just got kind of derailed on projects, but the air tube, or whatever the hell we want to call it, was all dry, cracked, was broken on one end. So I've got a new one to install that. This 125 could be done, honestly, in a weekend. Be really quick. Doc Jones, that's rough, Michael B. Christmas and wrenching only on my to-do list. Sounds like a good way to spend the holiday. Here is pretty much all of the hardware, I think, that is left. Can you believe that this, for those of you who've been watching the stream for a while, remember when we did this? We laid all this stuff out. It's all here. It's all still here. It's all still laying in the bins, all numbered. And I can't believe that this has actually survived all of this. So I'll just leave this. I'm going to put this over there as well. Oh, wow. That was a fast 10 minutes. Let's turn our attention over to the ultrasonic and see how round 1 went. Oh, my heat turned off. That sucks. Well, so this was kind of a cold run. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get this over here. I got this stuff kind of in the way. Let's lift this up. Oh, wow. Night and day difference already, guys. Yeah. I would say that is quite an improvement over what's been going on. The body of this thing. Oh, body came out pretty clean too. And that was just in cold. If I can get this on a hot wash. Yeah, look at this. This was really gunked up. Really nasty. That cleaned right up. Michael, work for the power company. Yeah, dude. You matter. Big time, dude. And we're going to put that in. We're going to get the heat on. And we're going to hit this again. That was a really nice first run for that. I feel really good about that. So thank you for your service, Michael. Yeah. Man, there was this, I have this pine tree in my backyard. And we had some crazy wind coming through here. I thought for sure that pine tree was going to fall over and hit my neighbor's garage. I thought for sure. Oh, here's the broken one. So you can see why I got a new one. You can see that looks like a good match on the part. As long as this is the same. I think so. Yeah, it looks pretty close. That should be good. Hope so. Yeah. Yep, that'll be good. So I'm not sure if this is fixable. I mean, I have no idea. MJ, good to see ya. I use a razor blade to open those packages, check the parts, and then use my vacuum sealer to reseal. That's next level. You get the next level award tonight. That's good. Yeah, a vacuum sealer would be kind of nice. It would be kind of nice. Yeah, I got this off of David Silver Spares. If you're looking for one. Charvel, makes sense. I work for the city gas and water division. Had so many calls last Christmas. Man, the wind was crazy. I like set up a camera just so that I could watch it, because I was totally waiting for that darn thing to go. All right, so what's this? We've got, okay, throttle cable for the 125. All right, so I don't have my rear brake on. This is the rear brake. God, all these parts, I did a really nice job cleaning up these parts. I'll give myself that. And what are all these other freaking cables? I thought I installed everything. Clutch cable was installed. Got that one. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have clutch. I haven't installed any of the cables on this. Interesting. All right, so we got tack. And that should be, so that should just be my Speedo. Looks like this. Actually, the camera he set up was looking for Santa. Santa ain't coming around here no more. Michael Bloom, I'm not a lineman, but I'm telling you, power company linemen are the absolute unsung heroes of emergency services. Those guys are certified badasses. Totally agree, man. Totally agree. Yeah. Okay, so this is a front brake cable, clutch cable, Speedo. Here's the original cable. So I've got new cables for that. All right, cool. So that can go there. So I don't need the old one. I'll hold on to the old one. And then, for some reason, I've been holding on to this old Honda bag with this degrading paper. This is what that headlight bucket was in. Might be time to stop being a little hoarder. Tula Tom to fill his stocking with motorcycle parts. Please don't send me motorcycle parts. I don't need any more motorcycle parts. I'm actually going to keep this old bag, though, just because I think it's cool. And it's an original, this is an old bag. Like, this is old school stuff. All right, got the new air filter. So that's going to need to go on. And headlight. And we got the side cover, which is all fingerprinted up. We got that engine cover right there. This is for the 125, the red tank, white decals. Yep, Dave, that's it. That is the one. Just trying to get a little organized on it. So this is actually off of the other bike. I think the headlight was burnt out on the 125. I think that's what was going on there. Oh, good. I'm glad I looked down inside of here. Inside of here is the little band. There's a little band that holds that air cleaner tube on. I actually know what else I'm going to do after this now too. So there's that little band. I don't want to lose that. So that just wraps around. You know what? I might as well just put it on there. This is what holds this tube onto here. Might as well just put it on there so I don't lose it. Boom. Just like that. Welcome home, buddy. Brand new. Brand spanking new. All right. What else? I feel like there's something hiding in the bottom here. Oh, a nut. There's a nut hiding in the bottom. All right. So this is all... This is muffler attachment. Here's a bunch of bulbs. Those don't need to be in there. And then here are all the rest of the parts. An old rag. That certainly doesn't need to be in there. Got a brand new spark plug. Brand new spark plug. Yeah, I'll show you that red... Hopefully I don't nuke my camera here, but there's that little 125S hanging out back there. That's the one I'm kind of trying to get a little organized on. It's just kind of ended up in the back of the shop, you know. And it's been, as I've been working through the Super Hawk and getting through the Apocalypse bike, you know, it wasn't good. Okay, so this one, this is the original petcock off the original tank that we weren't able to save. That tank was probably one of the worst tanks that I've seen. Thanks so much for being on the stream, everybody. 13 viewers, this is great. Just be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, go get that free sticker, keeponwrenching.com, and go for it. So I need this. I'm going to need this. I don't need this. Oh, wait a second. No, this is some sort of a gas tank mount. So I don't need that because the Retro Moto one came with it. So I'm just going to have like an extra parts box over here. Let's see. These are rear tail light, which I should have all in place. I think these are extra off of something else. Tula, these might be the ones that you gave me off of that fender. This is in my basement, Dave C. This is in my basement. Don't ask me how I get the bikes out of the basement. This looks like some sort of a brake pin, like probably the rear brake stay, maybe. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's like diving into the past. I do have a bunch of these insulators for the exhaust over there, so I'm going to need those. Here's more. Yeah, Tula, these are totally from you. These go with your fender. I believe so. I'm going to go put those over on the shelf where they deserve to be. Those are valuable bolts. Those ones are hard to find. So let's see. All right, so we've got our shifting mechanism. That's dirty as all hell right there. O-ring for something. Don't know what the hell that's for. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, I have an extra. If anybody needs one of these, let me know. Yeah, they're 350 parts for sure, Tula. For sure. And hopefully the delay again isn't crazy on the stream tonight. It should be about half of what it used to be. I think I tweaked all that right. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's the side engine bolts, but I do have new bolts for that. If anybody needs that 125 badge, let me know. It's a nice one. I only need the one. Top bolts. Let's see. Yeah, we did all that. We're done. Extra seal kit. What's this for? These are extra 350 seals, actually. I just happen to have laying around. Put those on the shelf. I need to spend a day just kind of cleaning the shelves and stuff, too. All right, here are all the electrical woes. You might have an extra 350 one. Yeah, those could be useful because those are missing all the time. Okay, here's more exhaust. Getting that exhaust hung is going to be kind of a priority. There's our kickstand. I'm going to have to touch this up a little bit. This one's been rattling around. I'm mostly just excited to have this little litter box back because it's useful. All right, these are the templates for the side design. Put those in a safe spot. I've got another new front brake light switch. This one's quite different. I think this is actually for a 100. That other one I think was for a 350. It was pretty long. All right. Got that. Oh, here we go. We're going to need this for the carburetor. I should actually throw this into the Ultrasonic. I was actually looking for this the other day. So here's that kind of spacer gap thing. I don't know what the hell you call it. Is it the manifold? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and put these over there. Let's take a look at the Ultrasonic. See how we did here. I think we should be good. I did. I just didn't. I didn't tag it. You're right. Man, this is actually coming out really nice. This is a hell of a lot easier cleanup than I was anticipating. This body is pretty much done. It's a little bit of goop. That's actually some kind of a sealant. Hope there's not a leak or something there. That somebody would have gooed that up like that. See that? Like a little bit of sealant there. Love the new Ultrasonic, Tula. I absolutely love it. There's room to operate within it, which I really like. And these look like they're cleaning up okay. Did a nice job on the brass, not so much everything else. But this is, I mean, it's not going to get any better than that. I'm going to run it one more time and then give it a bath. I'm going to go ahead and drop this piece in there too. Let's hit her one more time. Now that it's starting to get hot, it's starting to warm up a little bit. We'll go to 46. We'll give her one more run on that, and it'll be good. One more. Michael Bloom coming in, $5 through Super Chat. Thanks so much, Michael. I really appreciate the support. That's awesome. Firing off the Jack Bauer emote. How cool is that? Thanks so much, Michael. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. With that $5, I'm gonna buy myself a beer. All right, let's crack open one of the big boy Two-Hearteds, and we'll keep on working, man. I appreciate the support. I really look forward to these live streams, and yeah, just hanging out with all of you and seeing what we can get into. So thanks, Michael. It's always good to see Jack Bauer fly across the screen. Good series, man. I should actually start that over again. I think it's been about a year since I did that. MJ, do you ever have any issues with your Ultrasonic cleaner scoring or destroying any of your aluminum parts? I haven't. I've heard stories. Other people have talked, that they've had big issues like that, but I have not seen that. How many liters is it? I think it's 6.5. 6.5 liters, I think is what it was. There was a bigger option that I kind of wish I would have got. So if you're looking, it would have been like another $40 or something for the bigger one. But this one's great. I can do a full carb in that, no problem. Tim, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Happy Eve of Christmas Eve live stream. Having fun. All right, let's go dive into some parts here. I should actually put a little rag down over here. It got a little wet. And I'm going to get my kitty litter box back. This is all just garbage that I'm not going to need. Here's some rando nuts and bolts. Ooh, good. Okay, I've got this. I don't believe I need this. I believe that's for the 100. I don't even remember anymore. All right, here is a gas cap for a 350. A 350 gas cap seal. That's actually a good find. That's actually a really good find. I'm going to put that in a safe spot. I am definitely starting to accumulate a ridiculous amount of parts. Coming in here. Tula Tom. Oh man, firing off the Airwolf emoji. Popping off. Donates $20 tonight. Looking forward to keep on wrenching in 2022. That's awesome. Thanks, dude. I don't see that Airwolf one pop up very often, so that's freaking blast from the past. That was like one of my favorite shows before MacGyver. So I was really little when I was into Airwolf and Jan Michael Vincent and Ernest Borgnine, and that show is freaking badass. And surprisingly, it wasn't on TV that long. If you go and look, it was only a few seasons that thing was on, but it made an impact. I was an Airwolf person, not a Knight Rider person. So, yeah, that's awesome. Thanks so much, Tula Tom. I really appreciate the support. And it's been really fun getting to know you and work through your bike, you know, and help where I could with that. Yeah, you got a beauty there. We're going riding next year for sure. We got to link up and go for a ride. Tula doesn't live too far away from me here. Michael Bloom, uric acid theoretically could mess up aluminum, but stick to stuff not as powerful and you'll be fine. Good to know, Michael. Dave C. MJ, I've had carbs get a darker color in the Ultrasonic. I think it was from the purple Simple Green I was using. That could be. Remember to use Simple Green D. It's a different product. I've read in several places that the Simple Green, just the normal Simple Green, can mess with aluminum. The other thing is don't use Purple Power, that degreaser. Do I have any of that down here? Purple Power, yeah. Don't use this stuff on on aluminum. Ask me how I know. Yeah, you don't want to use this on aluminum. It darkened it pretty severely, actually. So I would stay away from that. But then you want the Simple Green D. Let me see if I'm all out of it, but I think I still have, yep, I still got the empty bottle here. This is what this won't discolor what you're doing. Tula, I use the Simple Green Aircraft stuff. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I just, on some forum someplace, I read that the Simple Green D won't muck up your aluminum. And I've had great luck using it, so no problem there. Aircraft stuff, Simple Green Aircraft stuff. Is that a different than just the normal Simple Green? Not sure. Yeah, cruising along, man. All right. We got some viewers. We got some, kind of laid back, chilling, getting organized kind of stuff happening. I'm having fun. Hope you are too. Thanks for being here tonight on the Eve of Christmas Eve stream. Be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends. Here, look at this. Man, I was having front brake switch woes. I'm telling you. What's the D stand for? Donovite. I have no idea. Thanks, Tula. Yeah, there it is there. God, the front brake switches I was having a hell of a time with a while back. So this is all trash, and now I've got another little bin that I can clean stuff in. That is awesome. Amazing how little bins become so valuable. I've got just a handful of just kind of extra stuff here. So I'm just going to throw them in there, and I'm sure as I'm going through the final assembly, it'll all make sense as to, you know, why it's there. Here is another, this is a seal of some kind. This looks awfully important. Anybody know what this is? Almost feels like a side engine seal or something, but yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Research. All right, so this is really not that daunting of a task. Again, this would be maybe one weekend marathon live stream, and we get this freaking bike done. And we fire it up, and then we roll. You know, we just like ride it up the stairs. I've never powder coated at all. I'd be interested to see the powder coating. Nick in the group, I don't know if he's here tonight, but I know Nick has done some at-home powder coating. He would be probably the one to ask. All right, got that other carb there. I think this is it. I think this is everything for the 125S. Let me take one more gander over here. Oh, actually, I got a little bit of a mistake. So, let's see here. So I found the gasket kit is laying over there too. So this is for the 125S. Everything else I'm gonna need is gonna be in there. So we'll just set those there, and then there's my rear light, and here's the petcock that I need. That is the petcock that I need, not the other one. I think I may put that there. This is the Retro Moto petcock right here. So this is the one that'll go on the bike. Hub seal keeps the speedo in. On what, Tula? 350? Doc had his 750 carbs darken. All right, here's the rear light right here. So I've got that all squared away. That's there. That stayed organized. All right, I've got a couple other mystery parts over here too. I'm kind of hung up on that one seal though. Oh, Nick is here. Hey, Nick, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Glad you're here, man. All right, here's the air box. I actually still need to paint this one. So that goes into the painting pile. But I've got the seal and everything for that. You know, honestly, I might not even need to paint it. It's probably going to be fine. Here's an old light. This is another old style 350 one. Got my battery tube, and I've got my gas line ready to go for that. I have no clue what the hell this is off of. You know what? I think this is off of the UP bike. Regan, how are you, man? Regan is in. Merry Christmas to all. I want to see you ride a motorcycle up the stairs, Dave C. Yeah, man, the 100, 125 ain't bad, but I do have to take the 350s apart and put them back together in the garage. You never see me do that, but I usually take the front forks out. You know, I pretty much strip it down. So, all right, this is off the Upper Peninsula bike. That's the Black Beauty that will hopefully be on the road next summer. We need to do a top-end rebuild on that one. So we'll get to that. So this is fantastic. And our Ultrasonic is just getting ready to be done. I think we're going to be in good shape on this first carburetor here. Let's pull the parts out. All right, there we go. Yeah, this looks great, actually. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. It's looking good. I'm just gonna dump out this like that. There we go. And then what I can do is I'm gonna just take this thing out here, and with just a little bit of the water I've got left, I am going to just rinse off these carburetor parts. Just want to get that stuff off of there if you can. Don't want it sitting. I just always I don't like it to I don't know if it gets tacky or anything. I'm not really sure, but I'm just going to rinse off the parts. So that's going to be one carb sitting there like that. And oh wow, look at that. That one like cleaned right up. It's got one gasket surface that needs to be cleaned, but good enough for me, man. Good enough for me. I'm going to dry that off and put that in the box. We'll be good to go on that. Can't find a rag, so I'll just use my shirt. Awesome, Regan. Good to hear. Nick, I've never, let's see. I've never found the chrome to look too great. It looks good from 10 feet, though. Got to use a powder coat clear over it. Prone to scratch. Good to know. Yeah, man, you can't really fake chrome, can you? You really can't. I'm gonna do some more experimenting with chrome spray paint, but my hopes aren't very high. But I have seen some good tips and suggestions from people. You know, to maybe get that to work a little bit better. All right, this all looks pretty good. I think it's all gonna work out just fine. And we'll just let these parts dry really well. And then we've got all of our little jets here. Oh, just had a little alert pop up on my computer. Gonna turn that off. Man, we've been streaming for an hour already? Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, let's get these out of there. We'll reuse that because we'll be doing the other carburetor here in a little bit. And this all actually looks pretty good to me. Tool, I never thought about using a Ziploc bag. I bought a little basket that holds small carb parts. Good idea using the bag. I think a mason jar. Yeah, mason jar would work really good. Anything. Just so they're not like rattling around in there. All right, here is this. I got to kind of remember. Yeah, all these parts look really good. Yeah. Marty, good to see you on the stream. No rag uses the shirt. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah, this is night and day difference here on this carburetor from when we put that in there. So that has been ultrasonically cleaned in, what was it? CLR. I'd put that on my bike. Somebody used duct tape around this edge here to kind of hold their boot on. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. I'll have to work on that. But this is everything for carb number 1. Right here, I'll keep all these parts here. I've got new kits, so we should be in really, really, really good shape on that one. We might even get to putting these damn things back together here tonight. How cool would that be? Start getting the carburetors going. Marty, I have to say, is a hot rod builder. Oh my God. If he was a member of the Keep On Wrenching community group, he would have to share some pictures of what the hell he's building. It's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible stuff. We got some talented people in the room tonight. You're all talented in your own ways, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there we go. There's carb 1. Everything should be in there. That is ready to go back together. So I'm going to set this aside. Oh, and I can't help but not look at these cloud silver parts. Like, look at how beautiful that came out. Look at how freaking fantastic those parts came out. Yummy. Nick Dom, I've redone hubs on the bike in a very nice bright silver gray, and I liked it better than powdered chrome. Looks better as a different color than a fake chrome. This is kind of like this cloud silver, man. This cloud silver Honda paint. Brian, do you remember the stuff Hepcat Harley recommended for polishing carb bodies? Yes. Yes, it was a leaf product. It was like a leaf product. Yes. So actually, no, because I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, I'm in love with the cloud silver. Yeah, what was that stuff called? What was that stuff called? try to see if I can find this to see what was that stuff called. I want to see if like maybe it'll just pop up in my search history or something. Oh man, that's gonna bug me, Tula. That's gonna bug me so much. Silver, no. Oh man, well, I can see the freaking package. I can see the package of like what it was. What the hell was it called? Ah, he has a video about it. He has a video about it. Hepcat Harley. There he is. He's got a video. He'll show it to us. He's got a ton of videos though. Rub and Buff. I think this was it, wasn't it? I think it was the Rub and Buff.
It's got to be texturising. With been using a Dremel. I mean, Craig said about using a die grinder on it.
Ooh, internet's lagging.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it to skip. And it's no good just machining away aluminium. You've got to get it to skip over the surface. And I think
I think it was this Rub and Buff.
The die grinder actually was too quick. It doesn't, you know, it would make a right mess of it if we use that. So what I did very lightly, and you have to do it very lightly, just very lightly, just make sure you've got some gloves on, and an old rag just to polish it off again. So this, as I say, this really does go far. I mean,
ooh, internet lagging. I hope the stream's not lagging too bad.
eBay, and to be honest, I've not used the first one yet.
There it is.
I've done loads of stuff with it.
I'm almost positive that's the stuff he was talking about.
So just put a bit on your toothbrush. Don't need a lot. Just work it in as far as you can go with it.
Pretty sure. Let's go back to chat.
You know, just don't load,
see.
Loads
oh,
on.
I got to turn the damn video off.
Travel.
Not the damn video. Hepcat's video. Hepcat's amazing video. Cool channel. If you haven't subscribed to Hepcat, make sure that you go and do that. And also, if you haven't freaking subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you go subscribe to my channel. I would like that. So cool. All right, where are we at? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, man. That Honda shop banner is sick. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. I dig it. It was like $14, Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, Cloud Silver looks great. I'm a fan of it. It's just really hard to paint. It's like the parts have to be perfect. You're not covering up any imperfections or anything. It's got to be sanded out really, really, really strong. I haven't tried the Rub and Buff, but I'm pretty sure that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Does look good. Yeah. Streams go. Okay, good. We're doing good. Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, like that Cloud Silver. All of those parts just came out flawless. And especially as soon as I got the clear on them, boom. They just came to life like instantly, you know. It was great. So really pleased with these. But then there's that cute little 120. Oh, I just nuked this camera now. All right, well, let's see. See if I can get another camera going here. This one's still working or this one nuked too? Yeah, they both nuked out on me. Give me 1 second. See if I can pull these back in. There we go. Is that the one? That can do it. I don't think that's the one. I want the other one. There we go. I want that camera here. And I'm going to have to make this a little bit bigger, I think. Let's see. I'm not sure why it always screws with my resolutions. These tools, though, that we have for creators are absolutely incredible, though. Like, I can't believe that we have the ability to, like, do all of this on stream like this. Let me just pull this up a little bit more. We're running out of real estate. Oh, wait. No, that's right. I was good. I was actually good. Go like this. Duke. There we go. And Duke. Good enough. So there's that one. So this one's back. Boom. Another angle look at that silver. And then I just need to reset this other camera. It's so much easier to have two cameras going on the stream, man. It is so much easier. Because it just makes the whole process that much better. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this one here real quick. Hopefully, this is seamless. Pop, there we go, right there, and we are back in business. Back in business, boys and girls. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at that 125S. Got just a couple more parts left. This is going to be a cute freaking bike, man. This is going to be a really, really nice little bike. Okay, I got just a few more parts, and I've got a bunch of like mystery parts that I got to deal with. I have no idea where these parts even came from. I just found these on a shelf. So I'll get a little bit organized here. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty bike. I should order some of that rub and buff. Or buff and rub. What was it? Something like that. Rub and buff, buff and rub. Whatever. All right, enough looking at the bike. Let's get back to work. All right, so we've got just a couple other little items here to clean up. Then we can get all this 125 stuff out of our life. Here is a seat latch, a locking seat latch, which I do believe, oh, this is a helmet. Yeah, this is for the 125 for sure. There's a nice little badge for the 125 that needs to get installed. I've got another spark plug. I'm going to put one of these over with the 100. Got some gauge lights, some garbage. Got a couple more of those little heat seals. Just a bunch of random kind of stuff in here. Yeah, this bike is so close to being done. So close to being done with that bike. Be sweet. Be sweet to get that one going. I'll order some. You know what? I'll order some of that rub and buff and see how it goes. Okay, so here's my tank holders. Need those. And I have a new top fork nut. I don't know why I got one of those. I probably just got one for the hell of it. And I got some other rando nuts and bolts. It looks like I've got a little seal here and more random wiring. And this should be really about it. I'll find my random parts bin, go from there. Then we'll dive into a carburetor. You know, we'll just dive into it. So here I got another freaking battery strap. So I guess I got two. I guess I got one for the 100 now too. And this is all stuff that we didn't really use. This is all old light stuff. Oh, wow. There we go. Set of badges. They need to be remade, but I got a couple of them. Rub and buff silver leaf. That's what it was. I knew leaf was in there somehow. All right. So nice set of tank badges here. Well, they're not nice, but we'll make them nice. They'll look beautiful when we're all done. And let's see. So this is rear brake bolt. Bunch of randoms in here. This was the extra front. What's the word I'm looking for? Axle, front axle. Had a bunch of extra stuff. This is extra top fork. I shouldn't need any of this. So I've got my front brake switch. Yeah, I should be good on all this stuff. I think that's good. I'm just going to kind of set this aside as kind of a rando bucket of stuff. Then we'll tear into this carburetor here in a second. And then look at this. Like, this just showed up. Random axle. I think this looks like it's too short. It feels like it's got to be off of a smaller bike for sure. We've got that. We've got, okay, these are off of a seat. Here's some rubbers off of a seat. So I was working on a seat at one point. I wonder which seat that was. Here I've got a rear hinge for a 350. If you need one, I got one. I think I got a couple of them. And then this rear brake hub is the other one. I have no idea what bike this came off of, or a front brake hub and a sprocket. All of it was sitting together, just like this. Just like this. And I have no idea. I have no idea what bike it's from. I have no clue. No clue. I'm sure I'll just end up using it at some point. But this is what I was really after. That's all the bits that are left on the 125S. That's it. That is it. And we are going to have ourselves a freaking cool motorcycle. You know what? I think I'd love to get this one, you know, rocking and rolling in the spring. You know, once I get the Super Hawk done, I think I'll be able to focus on the 125 next. And then as I'm finishing the 125, I'm either going to go back to the 350s and do the 68 CB350, which has been sitting in my shelf for a year and a half now, probably. Or I do the 67 Dream. So it kind of just depends budget-wise. Like I can build a 350 a lot easier and a lot less expensive at this point than I can a Dream. So, because I have so many parts for a 350. I just don't have a lot of parts for a Dream. So we'll take a look at the budget situation as everything's moving through. I'm just gonna go ahead and hopefully set this box down. And that is all the parts. That's everything for this bike. I was kind of stressing over just being so disorganized on this build. One more time. Ah, Cloud Silva. He's the man. Ugh. What should I do next? Dave C., you should do a 450 Black Bomber next. Then sell it to me when you're done. I don't have any room for more bikes. I got one motorcycle sitting in my office right now. Actually, like 1.5, because most of the bits for the Super Hawk are hanging out in my office too. It's a little ridiculous, and I've got 3 out in my garage, and then 2 more frames over there. This one, it's out of control. It's out of control, man. It's out of control. Let's hop over. Let's see if we've got anybody new in the Keep On Wrenching group. If you haven't joined the Keep On Wrenching group, head on over to Facebook. If you use that, you can go and search Keep On Wrenching Community Group. Looks like we got a new one come in. We're at 442. I think we were at 441 when I started the stream. So that's awesome. I think we picked somebody up. Everybody just send Aiden positive vibes. Send Aiden positive vibes as he's trying to get that damn oil plug out. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to go and request that free sticker over at keeponwrenching.com. There's a form at the bottom of the thing here. And then if you want to support, you can always go to the merchandise store, or I did create this Amazon wish list. And it's not like, it's a wish list, but I'm just trying to feature like all of the stuff that I use on the channel, or just cool Honda stuff. So like one example is like, here's the polishing compounds that I was using. Here's that black bar, the white bar right here. There it is right there. The Colonel Brassy is there. My favorite types of gloves. Cool books, WD-40. You can never really have enough of that kind of stuff. But also just like rando stuff like the Wizards and Evaporust. So I'm just going to start building the wish list just to, I don't know, be a nice little place for us all to find all the different stuff. And then, of course, you can always support by heading over to the merch store, grab a t-shirt, grab a mug, whatever. Every little bit helps with that. And of course, you know, we might not make it. We're not going to make it to the 10,000 this year. Oh well, we're going to be about 500 subs short, but we're going to hit it in no time. We should have it hopefully in Q1 of 2021. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go and please go and do that. Please go and subscribe to the channel. I'll keep my eyes out for a CB450 Black Bomber, but I don't have anywhere to put it. And I'm really not into like selling my bikes. Like I have a hard time selling my bikes. Selling the 72 wasn't hard because I knew where that was going, and I'll be able to go and see it like every summer. So, all right, let's get organized here a little bit. And let's tear into a frickin' CB67 CB350 Carburetor. All right, there is a very flexible hose there. That is dried up as can be. You know, you know what, let's do this. let's maybe start looking at putting this one back together as we take this one apart. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? And honestly, I don't really remember. There we go. Pull our top off. Let's see. Okay, so I need to go grab my carb kits here real quick. They are sitting on the shelf in the other room, so just bear with me here. Whistle a little song for a little bit. And we'll be right back at it, but I should have the carb kits over here. There they are. God, I got 2 new floats for this thing too. I wonder if I should test the floats. Should test them. Man, I go a little nuts sometimes. Oh yeah, I ordered these as a kit, so they just came all together. It was like an extra $5 to get the float. So I got a float, I got a carb kit. PK, hey, sick beard. My guy, looking good. Thanks so much. It's a lot of work. Growing beard is like, you know, you gotta go through this really awkward stage with that stuff. It's, yeah, you gotta be patient with it. All right, so that's good. Everything looks good on this carburetor, except there's just this little bit of putty on here, which I can get off later, but there's this little bit, something in there. It's like a glue. I'm wondering if there might be a leak in that carburetor that somebody might have put some epoxy on or something. I don't know, but look at that. 3 runs through the ultrasonic, and that's where we ended up. That's pretty incredible. You know, that's like low labor, you know, to get that kind of done. All right, so we're gonna need our cap. We're gonna need this little bit right here. And I'm gonna need to get in here and get one of these seals. So there is a seal inside of here that I'm gonna need. Right there. Need that doohickey. So we'll go ahead and put new ones of all that on. That just plugs right onto there. Yep, just like that. This screws into there. So this must be like the cable adjustment on this, if I'm thinking clearly. Yeah, that would make sense, because then you could adjust that cable up and down with that. Yeah, it looks like Permatex. Yeah, Doc, that's exactly what it is. It looks like Permatex for sure. It's that reddy kind of color, kind of a dark purple. It's just like right in this weird spot right there. I wonder if this one has a similar... Yeah, it looks like this one has a little bit of Permatex on it too. See that? Huh. Well, we'll find out. We will find out. Okay, so in goes this. And let's see if I get this right this time. So this goes like this and this like this. And we're going to have the long slot. Let's see, long slot going that way to the bottom. Short slot on that side. Okay. So this one goes like this. So there's a slot in the middle on this side. And that is where, yeah, that's where that would go. Go sliding in there like that. Just kind of looking. Long slot, there's a pin down on the bottom. Short slot, there's a little pin on the inside down there. It's hard to see. See that little rivet right there? That's where that's going to go. So long slot, short slot. This is just the exact opposite. And that's going to slide in there. That's going to go on there. And this is going to go on there. Okay. And then I'm going to hold that in position. I'm going to find this little piece. And hopefully not cross thread this. That would be ideal. Got a good seal that is in position. Is that gonna hold? No. Hell no. I'll make sure I got my spring over that. Push that down like that. I don't think I screwed that up. Why won't this damn thing go on there? Huh. What in the world? There we go. I think I got it now. Maybe. I think so. Boy, that's being a pick. There we go. That's a picky bugger. That's a fine thread on that. All right, so that piece is together. Yeah, this all looks really good. Looks really good. Not seeing anything crazy. So that's good. Okay, so this can come apart. We'll pull off this little gasket right here. And like, this one's kind of baked on. Somebody definitely used some Permatex or something on this one. All right, so that's that. This needs to come apart. That is a tiny little bugger. That is going to be, oh, it's a 10. It's a 10. So this piece just is going to screw right out of here. I'll just like that. And like that, and there's that, and there's that. Okay. Yeah, it's getting kind of chilly down in the shop right now. Did I put my, where the hell did I put the basket? What the hell did I do with the basket? Oh, here it is. There. Just trying to load things up here a little bit. All right. There we go. Okay, let's keep tearing into this thing. All right, bowl. Let's get the bowl apart. It's gonna just flip out here. And this hopefully will just pop off. See what, wow, wow. Look at how clean that is. That is incredible. I was not expecting that. Look at that. Hot diggity damn. That's pretty remarkable right there. That's damn clean. You never know what you're going to get when you start tearing into these damn things. All right, so what do we got here? Let me get this thing out of the way here. I'm gonna go over to Drew's needle nose. Drew from the channel. I think he got sick of me always looking for my needle nose pliers, or I didn't have needle nose pliers, so he was like, dude, I'm buying you some needle nose pliers. It's time. Yeah, Doc, that looks great, right? All right, there's that. Yeah, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievably clean. Let's go ahead and pull this off of here. There we go. There's that part. And looks like we've got a little bit of a bend in the one, but nothing crazy. All right, all right. Kind of want to watch here now as far as putting this back together here. It's kind of fun just to do these kind of side by side like this. Get you tilted down here a little bit more into the action. All right, so what we have going on here is we got our bowl, and underneath our bowl is that little red washer. I don't believe this came with it. Ah, this one did come with a new one. Okay, cool. So let's get our parts out here. There must have been a couple different styles of bowls. They gave me two different bowl ones there. All right, let's see if Brian can kind of idiot his way through this. Ugh. Hour and a half, huh? Jeez. Here we go. Let's see. So I just need a straight screwdriver. A little small one. Am I going to be able to get this one in there? No. I'm going to grab my special little tool kit. Hopefully this will get me there. It's a little computer toolkit for like working on hard drives and stuff. I find myself using this thing all the time. I don't know if it's going to give me enough torque to get this out, but we're going to start here. Oh yeah. So that one goes all the way down. All right, so this is this one. Perfect. So let's go in here, find our freshly cleaned one. Ooh, look at that. There's a nice little difference there on those two parts. Ultrasonically cleaned, original. Nice little difference there. All right, so this one is going to pop into here. I should check on the manual real quick. I'm not sure if these bottom out or if they require a couple turns out. But we can get to that later. Getting at this stuff is really easy on these because it's just that little flippy thing. So easy, easy. Okay, so then I believe this was a 10. No, that was smaller. That looks like it might be like an 8. 9, 8, 7. I'll just grab a few of them and we'll figure it out. That's going to be a small bugger. It is an 8. So this is going to pull out of here. Just like that. There's the big one. Doesn't look to be anything else under there. All right, so there's that big one. And here is my ultrasonically cleaned one, which we'll go ahead and put this one in there. Just like that. This is kind of fun. Kind of fun. Snug that in. That's good. Those are the two. And then we've got the pin for the floats. And there is our needle. I believe this one was a 10. Yep. That one's a 10, and it is not easy to get at. There we go. Just got to nudge it. So we got this. This comes out, and there's that special little washer right underneath that. All right. So, I believe, yep, there, oh wow, it even came together in a little kit. So there's the little washer. That is all packaged together. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice when that works out? All right, so we're gonna put our little washer in and take our dealy-hoo here. Start to put this together. Wow, the camera looks really sharp right now. I hope you guys are getting a good view of everything. And let's see if we can find a little bit of snug in this. Yeah, this is incredible. Or should I put the original in there? Maybe put the, let's actually do that. If I can reuse the original parts, I would much rather do that. I'm going to use the new washer, but I'm not going to use the new seat. Is that what it is? I think it's the seat. So that's the original. Here's the original. This one's cleaned. Washer is in place. Yeah, let's just put the original back in. Put the original back in. if it'll want to go in. That's kind of the question, right? All right, I should grab the manual really quick. Yeah, they don't give you much room to work in here. Not much room to work. I think that's good. Yeah. Needle in. Okay, carb bowl or float. Grab our pin. And then we will have to refer to the manual here to get the float height measurement. But that is really that, as far as I can tell. Oh yeah, we got some other bits in here. What am I doing? Getting way ahead of myself. No, Doc Jones, I don't believe so. That Honda paint isn't temperature proof or like heat rated. So I think that's a different paint that they're using on the engine. I would assume. I could be wrong. All right, this one. This gasket in here is dry. Ooh, this one's so dry in there. Yeah, that's junk. Let's see if I can stab myself in the hand. It's always fun. See if I can stab myself. Oof. This is a nasty one. This one's not going to be fun. Just get it started. Wow, this thing, it's just breaking off. Look at that. It just breaks off. But should be able to get it started anyway. There we go. Got one line of it there. Yeah, gonna need some new gaskets. Well, we got some, so we're good. And let's get in here. Ugh, I hate cleaning gasket surfaces. It's like one of my least favorite things to do. I may just run this, see if the ultrasonic might. I don't want to like go crazy on it and scratch up the mating surfaces or anything either. It's coming out one piece at a time. Yeah, Dave C. Vikes got a shot at the playoffs. I don't know if they really deserve to be in the playoffs, though, honestly. I mean, I'm a diehard Vikings fan, but I'm not sure they really deserve to be in the playoffs. They got a chance, but we got to beat the Packers again. See, what blows my mind about the Vikings is that we can go and, like, beat the Packers, and... if you're going to win one game, that's the game I'd like to win every year, for sure. But we can go beat the Packers, and we lost to the Lions, but honestly, I think the Lions are up and coming. I think Lions fans are going to have... I like this new coach. I don't know. Kind of like his demeanor. So Lions are up. And then, yeah, we lose to the Lions, and then we're up 29 freaking points at halftime on the Steelers. And we were one play away from losing that game. So I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it's all the COVID protocols and all this, and players and coming and going because of all the different rules and stuff. But they are a frustrating team this year. I'm not sure they deserve to be in the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. We got to play the Rams next, so whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Ooh, I almost stabbed myself there. You guys see that? Almost. It's a real stubborn little bugger over here. I'm actually going to get a little heat. Get a little heat on this subject here, I think. This carburetor is remarkably clean. Kind of blown away. See if a little heat will loosen this up just a little bit. It's pretty bad. "16 viewers. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Also, head to keeponwrenching.com. Grab yourself a free sticker form on the bottom of the homepage. Hit that thumbs up button on the stream and be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see if that gets us anywhere, if that helped at all. Soften that up a little. Oh yeah, that actually softened it up quite a bit. Should have just did that to begin with. Note to self, heat it up. When in doubt, heat it up. That made it come out like a butter. Yeah, there's a little channel here. I mean, we'll run her through the ultrasonic. We'll see what it looks like at the end of this, but whatever. All right, we got to take this out. That is out. Sounded a little too Canadian there. All right, so then here is what I'm looking at. I've got 2 adjuster screws over here. So this is, where am I looking here? Flange this way. All right. Wait a second. Yep, on this one it would be the opposite, so it'd be here. So let's go ahead and take this out. Chat's kind of quiet tonight. Everybody's being a little shy. All right, there should be a little spring in here. Burp the baby. Should be. Yeah, I see it in there. There it is. All right. Here was kind of the big question that I had is like, which spring is it? So, mystery solved. So here is my one adjuster. And that is going to be that spring, just like that. So this one is going to get a spring and an adjuster going on. This will all have to get set. I'll go get the manual and we'll see where we're at on this, but I remember this was kind of I think this was the finicky one. Okay, so we got that, just like that. And then we've got one more right here that needs to come out, and this should have a little spring on it as well. These are really similar to the 125 carb that we did last week. And there's the little spring here. There is a little O-ring. There is a little O-ring, and this kit came with a new O-ring. So I'm going to see if I can get this little O-ring off of there. And that goes there, and that goes there. Yep. See if I can get this off. Man, this is really dry. Dave C., I'm wrapping some Christmas presents with the stream playing in the background. That sounds like a freaking cool night, dude. Thanks for hanging out. It sure is nice, you know, to have some chat going. Marty, throw on some huge flat slides and feed the beast. Man, that's going to be a booger to get out of there. What does that mean? Throw on some huge flat slides and feed the beast. What does that mean, Marty? Am I naive? I'm a lot of things. Yeah, I gotta get this O-ring out of there. It's gonna just break off. I can see it. Oh man, that's small. That's what she said. Oh, that is one dry little O-ring. That's gonna be a booger. There we go. There, I broke it finally. There you can see there's like this little O-ring. Oh, flat slide carbs. Gotcha. Throw some Bakunis on it. And then here is my new O-ring. I'm actually going to do a little dab of Marvel Mystery Oil on this, just to lube it up a little bit. A little dab will do ya. And let's not drop this O-ring on the floor. That's my biggest deal right now. And not break it. Oh, God. Jared, I'm also wrapping presents. Got you on my TV. It's awesome. That's so fun, guys. Thanks so much. What is the best way to do this? Oh, that is a tight O-ring. I kind of feel like path of least resistance. It's going to take me an hour to put this stupid O-ring on there. Ooh, I just busted that nail. Ouch, that hurts. Ouchie, mama. There, I got it. Fresh rubber O-ring on that bad boy. All right. And then I believe it's this spring. Yep. That spring goes into here. Oh, just like that. Oh, just like that. There we go. So we just need to set all of that, and we're going to be good. Good. All right. So then this and this and that. All right. What else? I think we're really close on this, actually. All this stuff I'm not using. Let's see. The new gasket can go on. This gasket came out really easy. This gasket doesn't look like it really wants to fit very well. It's close. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My hands are kind of destroying your viewing pleasure here. I used to put Permatex in on these, but I stopped because it was just a pain in the butt, to be quite honest. There we go. I'm just getting hung up on that. Got it. And hopefully that will seat and we will be good there. Dental picks, for sure. Amazing. Very useful. All right, there's that. Okay, and then we've got this up in the front. Just like that. Dental picks. I've gone through a few dental picks, that's for sure. All right, so we got that. Oh, I put the new needle in. I wonder if that was a mistake. I'm gonna go put the old one back in here. So that's the new one. That go in there like that. That go in there like that. And this topsy-turvy little thing, we put this thing back together and we're good to go. Then we're going to start cleaning again. And then while we're cleaning, I think what we'll do is try to get the bowls adjusted, or the floats adjusted. And we'll be in good shape on this one, I think, because I don't see any other extra little bits. All those other parts all look very familiar. Take one more pass on that thing to make sure I got everything, but I think I did. Jacko, good evening. Happy holidays, happy solstice, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It is the Christmas Eve, or Eve of Christmas Eve live stream. The Eve of Christmas Eve live stream. I don't remember how the hell that all went together. But I got some extra parts. I like extra parts. Just going to go ahead and throw this in there. Let's see. Just making sure I got everything. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, look at this. Like somebody used like literally like duct tape on this. No. Sticky old duct tape. Never good. Yeah, I believe that is everything. So this can go into the basket. That'll go into the basket just like that. I'm going to put these parts back in here. So I got extras on all this, which is great. Just like that. There we go. We'll just do a number like that. I'll throw this. This must be like an older style. Maybe the early ones had a little bit different carb on them. Not 100% sure. Trying to not crush the gasket that is in there. Because the originals are in good shape and I just ultrasonically cleaned them. Like there was nothing wrong with the originals. And sometimes, dude, I'm running into just the new parts. They don't work. They're just not right. So anytime I can just reuse the original parts, as long as there's nothing wrong with them, I'll just keep them because I don't know. I think parts like reliability on some of this stuff is not up to par sometimes. Stuff's getting a little loose, I would say. All right, let's load up our basket. All right, so we got this. That all looks fine. Don't need to worry about that. It's just keeping the original parts. And like, yeah, let's see, like that's pretty dirty, this part. So let's just like give the ultrasonic a test at it. See how it goes. Let's put all of the little bits into the bag. Yeah, just whenever possible, I just like to use what was in it because, I don't know, some of these parts are just, it's sketch, man. It's just kind of sketch sometimes. I am missing a couple little things here. What did I do with that one? What did I do with it? I'm missing my little locker for the bowl. It's the only thing I'm not seeing laying here. What the heck did I do with it? New bowl. What the hell? Am I like freaking blind here? Ah, there it is. It's in there. Jesus. I was losing my marbles again. All right, let's get this thing cranked up. Get this thing rocking and rolling. And like, especially just on this old stuff, Marty. Like this is an old, this is a 54-year-old freaking bike. All right, drop those in there. And let's fill up our Ziploc. This is all of the little bits. fill that up. Drop her in. Crank on the heat. And let's go for a 10-minute ride. Let's see how it goes. Just found a couple of extra little nuts for the 125S that I'm just going to put on there for now so I don't lose them. And we should be good to go. All right, let me see if my manuals that I bought are actually going to be helpful for a change. So, we've got our manuals. Oh, that ultrasonic is loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is loud. So there's that, there's that. All I really want to do now is look up carburetors. Because I know I got to set those a certain way. Boo, 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 boo. This stuff is like labeled really weird, these books. I got these off of eBay. They were not cheap. And I'm not completely blown away by them. 113 carburetor. All right, carburetor. So we're looking at boom. All right, I just want to see if it's going to tell me like whether or not. Cool, Jacko, sounds fine, can hear clearly, very little background noise, barely hear the cleaner. Good. Good, good, good. Just trying to remember. And value, enter, Float adjustment. At this position, height difference between the end of the float and the carburetor body should equal to H. And if it's more or less than this amount, adjust the height, raising or bending the float arm. Height of PW22, PW26. Ah, so this is a 26. It's marked with a 26. So this is 22.5 millimeters. .5 millimeters. So I need to get a better freaking micrometer for sure. But let's see, 22.5. There we go, there's my 22.5. And we'll learn what we did last time as we kind of, oh, how do I show this? It's a really good tip. I actually learned this last week from the group, where you tilt it on its side until it just makes contact with that needle valve. So it's kind of like you're swinging it. Took forever for people to explain this to me. But then we want to measure our 22.5. That is right on this side. And we'll do the same thing over here. Tilt it so it just meets. This side's just a little low. So we can just adjust that just a little bit. It's kind of a tedious thing. That is about as close as I'm going to get it. I feel really good about that. Just tipping it. This one is spot on. That one's right on. And if I take this one, and that is right on. That's right on the money, right there. I feel good about that. Okay, I feel good. Just that little bit of an adjustment had to happen on that one. Okay, so I just want to see if there's starting adjustments on these screws here. So bear with me here while I'm looking at the book. Jacko looks good. Yep, I feel good about it. I feel good about it. Now I just want to make sure I get this all put back together here right. I'm not seeing. Speed reading here. Air from the cleaner passes through there. Yes. Airstream produces vacuum, flows through the main jet. Travel the gap in the needle jet. Da, 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 da. I'm looking for like turn it out 1.5 times. Air from suction. Da, da, da. So this is actually like explaining how to do it. Slow speed jet introduced, provide bottom slow speed jet, blah, 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 lower side of the throttle. So this is talking about the adjustment already. I want like my starting point. Float. Fuel enters, fuel drops. Choke system. I think half the time they say crap like it was set by the factory. Right, well that's not our fault. Okay, adjustment. High-speed fuel mixture. Fuel mixture, full half-open throttle, continue to main jet, determine whether main jet's correct, slightly choke the engine. Da, 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 da. Usually there's a starting set though. So this is all throttle. Too rich. Raise the jet needle. Yeah, it's not saying starting position. So any 305 nuts out there, know if there is a starting. It did not say anything about that. It had my float level. That's good. Yeah, it does not say. Let me check. I've got another book. I got two more books, two more options to find the answer to this question. Let's see. I did find the Chilton's Repair and Tune-Up Guide as well. This is an oldie book. Carburation. Cleaning and adjustment, 95. $95. Carburetor cleaning and adjustment. If the carburetor is contaminated and improperly adjusted, too rich, blah, blah, blah. Remove the left and right air cleaner case, remove loosen throttle cable, blah, blah, blah. Idling, turn top screw, adjust left, right exhaust equal. Loosen. Okay, turn this idling adjustment. Turn the screw stop 1. This is thrilling live stream stuff. Man, this is like part of doing all this stuff. All right, again, this is all talking about while it's running. Occurred. I want to see. Let me go back a page here. Oh, my leg was going to sleep standing like that. Choke, low cruising speeds. Float height. See, here we're getting into the carburation right here. Needle jet, main. This is a really nice detailed book, though. That's a really nice book. Okay, jet needle. The jet needle having a long taper is fitted in a suspended state on the center hole. It moves up and down. All right, the needle can be adjusted to 4 positions. First position, highest, giving the leanest mixture, and 4, giving the richest mixture. Throttle valve. Air screw. Each part of the engine should be properly adjusted. Oh, crap. Worn parts. Yeah, it's not saying there's not like a start. So I do know that, okay, where's my little fancy screwdriver? This one is kind of a feel, because this goes on to the needle is coming through here. So this was just like snug, like push it in till it kind of stops, and then just back it out gently. So going in. Oops. Dropping my tool. I thought it just came out just a little bit nice and loose. Like you want it to be making contact, but you don't want it like... I can feel like a dead stop in that. And I just back it out just a little bit. These are usually bottomed out. All right, I'm bottomed out, and then usually, I think it's 1.5. I'm just gonna guess on this. 1 or half, 1, 1.5. And that's where I'm gonna start. I'll do some more reading. That's easy enough to change later on. But yeah, that should be it. That's a pretty good looking carburetor right there. I'm gonna do a little bit more digging on that. Actually, I'll check this other book. I got one more book that I can check. Oh, carburetors. 19. 2 types. Sorry, this is... Yeah, that's kind of where I went. I just went 1.5 on that. And we can adjust it from there. I'm with you, Jacko. And this is all just talking about... Okay, so here's the interesting deal on the actual needle. you have multiple options for setting your needle as well. I'm just sticking with what it was. I didn't know major changes in elevation or anything like that, so it should be fine. This will be an adventure. These are quite a bit different. But I'm looking through, I don't see anything, not like assembly, you know, where it's like saying, when you install this, have it 1/2 a turn out. You know, I'm not seeing that. Luckily, you don't have to pull bolts on this stuff, so it's pretty easy to adjust. I'm actually not that worried about it. So let's rock and roll. Let's put this one together. That kind of threw me for a little loop there. There we go. That's all in there. That's all in there. And I believe it goes this way. So I'm going to take this. Put that on there. Oops. Make sure that cover is good shape. And push this on there. There we go. What's Jack was saying, for CL100, CB100, and I think the CL125, the third notch in the needle jet is the standard starting one. Good to know. I did not change it, so this is just kind of what it is. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a puzzlement, because I can see that one in there. He's doing something. I think that's it, though. But that is nice and cleaned. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a rebuilt carb, for the most part, as far as I can tell. All right, back over to the Ultrasonic. I think, this was just our first pass on this one. So this is pretty straightforward, and holy buckets, this all looks really good. This all looks really good. Those are looking pretty shiny in there. Looking good. I'll just put those in there for now. Wow. This is one pass. These were already pretty clean. But yeah, look at that. That's going to come clean. I'm going to hit this with just a little brush, I think. That looks good. Oops, sorry. Got my camera all kitty wumpus on you. Just like that. And main carb body, how's this looking? Shoot. I'm pretty pleased with that. That's going to be fine. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and give this one more run. I don't think that's going to hurt anything at all. Might get away with just two passes. This one's really clean. Looking really good. Let's go ahead. We'll hit our heat. We'll go another 10 minutes. Boom. Cool. Well, it feels good to have one carb kind of rebuilt. I think I'm going to go try, I'm going to order some of that stuff. The Buff and Rub Silver. And see what it'll do. Yeah, this all looks really good. Yeah, this choke mechanism is so unique on this. It's like clack. And there's that needle. Just want to look at something here real quick. I'm curious to just see like how this all kind of works. Yeah, that slides right into that. Oh, there you go. I'm not totally sure what this, if anything, does. I don't think it goes this way. Oh, wait. Is that how it goes? Now I'm kind of torn. I think I got to go and look in the manual. I think it goes all the way down. Jacko, are you familiar with this style? Would make sense that it would go all the way down, and then this would actually be my adjustment. I might grab the book. Grab the book on that one. I thought I had it right, though. Thought I had that right. Yeah, I'm going to look in the book, figure that out. Which way do the slides go? It actually seems to adjust something when I have it that way. So what would be the best book? I think this one's going to be the best book to look at. Thought it was 19. Tapered part would match the screw. Yeah, it's that same thing that we kind of went through last time. All right. See if we can get an indicator on this. All right, throttle valve. Throttle valve. You'd think that'd be a pretty important little detail. Full slot should be the opposite side of the adjuster screw. That's how I had it. Here's the adjuster screw. Here's this notch. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Half slot on the adjuster screw. I'm almost positive that's what we said last week when we were looking at this. And it makes sense because then it has like full adjust on that. I'm almost positive that's right. Yeah. And it makes sense because then the adjuster is actually doing something. And my cover goes on a hell of a lot easier too. Yeah, that's right. Almost positive. And then this one goes in. And just out slightly. I think we're good. That would open up the girts. I think that's it. One down. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go on this other one. Very curious stuff. Let's take a look at these again. Oh. Oh. You know, I'm kind of wishing I would have went with silver, cloud silver fenders on the Apocalypse bike now. I just think that would have looked so classy. I think that would have looked really classy. But it looks kind of cool with the black too, but whatever. This makes sense. This makes sense. Yeah, that carburetor, I feel good about that. All right, let's catch up. What's going on over here, everybody? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Jacko, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm so stoked. Well, all of that stuff came out just flawless. Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, I know what we can do. All right, so I got this carburetor done. So I'm going to move this over here, get that out of there. There's one carburetor right there. Books. Micrometer. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this. I totally forgot about this. This is one of the things, like, all day I was like, oh, what am I going to do on this stream? What am I going to do on this stream? What's going on? We can take a look at some of the blue bits, because I painted, and I haven't really looked at these yet. Let me grab a towel. Get myself a fresh little towel. And we can do a little bit of a reveal here on some pots. I've been dying to look at these. So these are the shocks. And the shocks the paint didn't match on the shocks, so I went ahead and painted those. These are just kind of resting, like one wet sand away. But I've been dying to like peel the tape off on these and just kind of see what we ended up with. So glad I remembered to do this. It's like unwrapping a package. So these are brand new shocks. The other ones were just too far gone. The chrome was not good. So I found a set, but the blue was way off. It wasn't even close. It was almost like a baby blue. It wasn't even close to what it should have been. Stuff is sticky. And I did a pretty good job of taping this off. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait to like see this. Oh my God. These are gonna look so freaking good on this bike. These are gonna look amazing. See if I can just slide this out. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yes. These have been taped up for quite a while. Ooh, that ultrasonic just turned off. As I'm unpackaging this. Just want to be careful around this top edge because there's just a little bit of like a little lip over on here. I wanted to make sure that I taped off very well. Those look great. These look great. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of tedious here. Trying to be as good. That looks good. Oh my God. Got just a little bit of cleanup to do. Looks like I got a little bit of a paint line right on the edge there. But that's going to be easy to clean up. And then, let's see. Got a little piece of tape. A little bit other piece of tape here. Yeah, the color on these wasn't even close. False advertising for sure. There we go. There we go. Peeling that back. There's that. Yeah, and it looks like I just had a little bit. I can actually, because that's chrome, I can pull that right off. Beautiful. Damn. This is kind of rewarding. As long as I don't scratch it. You know what I should have done, and I might do in the future for sure, is just do like a little bit of Vaseline on this top little section here. Because then I could have probably just wiped it right off, but I just need to get in here and clean, just chip this off here just a little bit. The one side came out perfect. Look at that. Yeah, and that, I mean, I'm telling you, I'd wet sand that. That is going to be freaking fab. That's going to be beautiful. Okay, I'm getting excited. Getting excited about this bike. I'm just going to go ahead and hit this. Go ahead and hit the ultrasonic while I'm doing this. And then the other ones, so I got the other one that I can kind of unpack here. I'm going to hang this one back up, but hot diggity, hot diggity. Yum. I'm a fan. I'm in like with that. That looks beautiful. And then I can finally get to the forks. So the sanctions on these were painted. So I just went, I didn't paint all the way up to the threads. So I just taped this off. And this is what I've been kind of waiting for to assemble the front forks. I'm not going to assemble the front forks tonight because I think I'm going to make a video about that. I didn't see a video out there about how to put them together. They were tricky enough to get apart. Just unreal. You talking about the freaking shocks? Yeah, I hope so, because yeah, they look freaking unbelievable. And here's and on the Super Hawks, the sanctions were painted. So this I want to be careful with though, because, well, actually the shroud is going to cover a big portion of this. But all I did is I painted, or I taped off where the threads started. Bam. There we go. And then we'll have, let's see. Oh, I haven't polished these yet. But then that's going to go like this. I haven't even polished that yet. But yeah, those are going to be done. And in blue. So that came out perfect. That's got to be one of the cleanest paint lines I think I've ever done. I feel good about that. I feel really good about that. Hang this back up. I think probably forks will probably be one of the next videos I do for sure. Coming in hot. Here's the other one. Starting to get really hungry. 2 hours, 31 minutes. All right, let's pull this off. I love this blue, man. This PB5. Marty, it's a PB5. It's royal blue originally, but it's the paint code is PB5. It's a really slight I think it's like a very, very slight kind of a pearl blue or navy blue with there's a little bit of a pearl in it though. And then Marty, I don't know if you've seen the rest of the bike. I can show you a picture of what this bike is going to look like. Yeah, I'm kind of in like with this color, and the paint job came out incredible. So I think I got paint down. I think I'm doing a great job with paint. But yeah, paint code is PB5 navy. It's royal blue. That's what it is. But the PB5 that I bought, it was actually a Chrysler paint, but it did match, and I believe it's called electric blue is what it's called. But if you look into the paint codes, which I spent a lot of time trying to find the right paint for this bike, the paint code actually is a PB5, and that's exactly what Honda used. This one's being a little bit more finicky to get off of here. Oh man, I hope I have as clean of a line there. I'm just proud of like the taped line. Ah, beauty. Front section. Dave, it is really, really close. And I did a ton of research, like seriously, a ridiculous amount of time looking at paint codes and paints. It is extremely close. It is the same paint code, but it's not Honda paint. It's from Chrysler. I've looked at photos of museum bikes and stuff, and also I was able to reference the original blue that was on the bike to begin with. So, yeah, it's freaking really close. Here's the other one. Let's just unwrap this one. I'm so glad I remembered this. I would have been bummed if I would have quit the stream tonight and not got into this, because I thought it was just a fun reveal. Yeah, Marty, this blue, it just pops. It just has this little look of sophistication. How the hell I got a little bit of bleed over on this, I have no freaking idea. I don't want to like waste all of your all's time while I'm peeling paint or peeling stickers, or can I find the right word? As I'm peeling tape off of the shocks. That's looking really good right there. I got just a little bit of cleanup to do on this. I can't believe like paint got into this. A little bit of overspray got on top of it, but that's gonna be easy fix. Easy fix. Oh, actually, I think it's just the tape. Yeah, it's actually just the tape. Tape is still stuck on there. Yeah, this is pretty. This is going to be such a freaking beautiful motorcycle. I just don't want to like... It's like hung up in this one spot. Hung up in this one little spot. Like, God, I do one wet sand on this and then wax and polish it. It's gonna look great. I'm gonna wait a while before I do any of that though, because I just really want this clear coat to 100. I got just a little bit of bleed through right here that I'll have to gently scrape away, but let's go ahead and get the other part done. The reveal. It's so satisfying, isn't it? It's just like, oh, I did that. I did that. I didn't screw it up. It looks exactly like I wanted it to. Wanted it. I just used like paper towel around it. Once you get it to here, so far no harm, no foul on any of this stuff. And I can just pull that right out. Boom. Yeah. Oh my God. This is gonna be so freaking sweet. Yep, just a little bit of paint. How the hell that got through there, I have no idea, but nice clean line all the way around on this. I'll probably wet sand really lightly this clear coat. Just a little bit, just to like smooth it out just a little bit. The 2K lays on really, God, these look beautiful. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I need more moments like that. Oh man, those look freaking amazing. Yeah, the other stuff too, just little detailed stuff. You know, we've got our rear light. The rear light is actually black on these, and then another little cloud silver piece in the back, right there. You could dive into that blue and swim around, right? Yeah, it looks so good. Oh, I'm jazzed. I'm freaking jazzed. Yeah, I'm excited on that. Super excited. Yeah. All right, 2-1. I think we are done cleaning this carb. I think we're good. I'm gonna turn it off. And let's take a look at our parts. There we go. Dump out the bag. There we go. The bowl. God, this all looks so good. I'm actually just going to grab my little thing here and give this a little rinse. Hopefully I got enough water just to rinse them real quick. Just to rinse the solvent out of that. Hopefully this doesn't make any of you have to go bathroom. Hear the water going splish splash. Boom, boom. This should be one clean and operational carburetor. That was all that. Oh, yep, one more little piece there. Killing it. Yeah, I'm loving this new Ultrasonic for sure. This is a deal and a half. It's like twice the size of my old one. My old one I could barely really fit a carb body in. It was really annoying. All right, so just rinse those off a little bit, and then we'll come over here and start drying stuff off a little bit. This is actually becoming a pretty productive stream. Getting some big projects done, actually. Knocking out some stuff that needs to be done. Just need to dry my hands. Let's dry them on my shirt. Screw it. That's what a washer and dryer is for. Okay. All right. This, actually, I think I am going to have to spend a little bit of time cleaning this. I'm not sure I want to do that on the stream tonight, because that's kind of boring, you know, just scraping all this. No, I just used, you know, this is probably not a bad idea. I just used tap water, and the CLR tonight. Probably not a bad idea, though, to use distilled water. Yeah, I'm going to have to spend some time on that. I don't want to burn through the stream doing that. That's boring. Not that like looking through manuals and stuff is super thrilling either, but I just want a quick kind of dry all this stuff off. So I'm going to grab another rag. The big old stack of rags. But yeah, this looks pretty damn good to me. It's clean. It's much cleaner than it was. Shale! I'm late, but I wish you a nice late evening and good night, or a nice day. Merry Christmas weekend. Stay safe. Greetings. Shale, awesome to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by the live stream. Merry Christmas to you. Hard to believe, man. Where'd 2021 go? It motivated. Moved quick. Yeah, like here I've got some sealant up on top there too. Gonna need to address that. Look at that for sure. But it should be all fine. It should be all fine. Just want to make sure I get all this stuff nice and dry. Let that sit before I put it all back together. This already looks dry. Yeah, going on that 3-hour mark. That's that might be kind of the target. I'm feeling pretty tired right now, and I am starving to death. I'm not gonna lie. I am starving to death. Boy, yeah. Wow, this was. I wish I would have shown it before and after that. That was filthy when I looked at it before. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I just got to get some rub and buff. I think we'll be in good shape on that. Oh boy, I kind of just want to sit over here and like stare at those. Oof, those look absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty early in the Netherlands. What, you're 5 hours ahead of us? There's those sanctions and everything all hanging out there. Rock and a roll, man. Rock and roll. Oof, those look nice. Exceeded my expectations on that one for sure. Again, if you're just joining the live stream, you know, got to degreasing this motor, getting this ready to paint. A lot of projects to go, but again, kind of the star, I think, of the night a little bit are these cloud silver. And, you know, we can get kind of a taste of the bike's kind of personality here a little bit, you know, by just laying that down in there. You can really start to see, you know, these different components and how it's all gonna really ultimately come together. So yeah, that's pretty rad. That is gonna be really nice. Then there's gonna be the black element. There's black elements that go into it as well. Like that. And yeah, really quickly, we're going to start seeing the vision start coming to fruition here. Great job, Brian. Those are outstanding. Thanks, Jacko. Appreciate that. It went fast this year. That's for sure, Shale. 4:40 a.m. You're burning the midnight oil. Question is, are you up or are you about to go to bed? That's the thing. Are you just an insomniac like a lot of us over here? Look how cute that freaking 125S is over there. Just looks so good. Dave123, have you seen the video of that guy who made a clear plexiglass carburetor? Yeah, absolutely. That was super interesting. What was it? Smarter Every Day? I think that's the guy, the Smarter Every Day guy. Yeah, that was a good video. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's hop over to the group here real quick. And let's see. If you're not a member of the Keep On Wrenching community group, be sure to go and do that. Let's see. Let me refresh here real quick. 442, 443. So we gained another one. Somebody along the way here tonight hopped in and joined the Keep On Wrenching community. We still got to send positive vibes to Aiden to hope that he can get that damn oil plug out. We'll get there. If you're new to the channel, I know we're kind of changing time zones here. Head on over to keeponwrenching.com and request that free sticker form on the bottom of the homepage. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can always do that via the site. You can donate, or you can pick up some cool merchandise. Hanging out right here. I am actually using the cow cup with a lid tonight, and I love this damn thing. It's a big mug, okay? Big mug full of coffee, good deal. I'm a happy camper with it. But yeah, that's just one of the ways that you can help support the channel a little bit. Ooh, what's Jacko doing? Jacko, I got my Keep On Wrenching t-shirt too. Nice, wrapped it up. My kids will give it to me for Christmas. That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool, Jacko. Thanks for the support of the channel, and enjoy that t-shirt, man. They're actually like really soft. I find them like super comfortable. So yeah, Shale's almost going to bed. That's when I wake up normally. Woo. Yeah, Matthew, no worries, no worries. You're never late. You know, this isn't this is a come and go as you please kind of a channel. Just kind of hang out. We're just wrenching on stuff, moving through. So all good. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Wrapping it up, opening it for Christmas, Jacko. That's badass. I love that. You'll like it. I like those darn things. Never order a sticker from my website, by the way, because I can just send you those for free. All you got to do is go to keeponwrenching.com. Let's see, how do I go back to my own damn website? Go over here, and it's this form right down on here. So all of it's linked up. Sign up for the newsletter. That's something I'm going to try and jumpstart in 2022. Try to get like a monthly newsletter, or at least a quarterly newsletter going out with just updates about projects and different things like that. Got a little bit of a break coming up. So I'm looking at kind of expanding the website a little bit. Here are all the builds that we've been, that have been featured in some way on the channel. This was the first bike, second bike, third bike, fourth bike, we got projects, man. I got content for years. Of course, the YouTube channel. I'm going to really develop this page to try and be a really nice kind of a table of contents, if you will, for all of the content that I have on that YouTube channel. Got high hopes to, get an eBay store or something going on at some point. And also, I don't think I've ever even updated this page, but all of the live streams are all hosted right here as well. So keeponwrenching.com is going to be a, over time, I just think that it's gonna grow out, and I just need a little bit of time to kind of populate some things. So do some little blog articles and like where I buy parts. This was kind of a good one. eBay 4-1, Common Motor, David Silver Spares, Bike Bandit, Z1, Scrambler Cycle. I got a whole bunch after working on the Super Hawk. I have a whole ton of different people that I've had to go to. Matthew loves his shirt. That's good. Get more people to buy shirts. It's pretty cool. It always kind of makes my day when I open up my email and it's like somebody ordered a shirt. It's like, oh, damn, somebody ran across a video or watched a live stream or something like that. So all good, man. Yeah, I'm so thrilled with what we're doing with the Super Hawk right now. This is going to be a really, really nice bike. This is probably going to be the best bike I built so far. And as it kind of should be, right? Because, you should constantly be kind of improving your craft and getting a little bit better. This engine, though, is going to be... That engine's going to be a booger. That thing is dirty, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of new stuff. Like, I'm pretty familiar with the 350 stuff, right? So the 305 is just kind of starting brand new and working through stuff. So it's going to be nuts. What's your time? Right now it is 10:44 p.m. So I'm Eastern time in the U.S. of A. Yeah, that motor, well, that's going to be no fun. No fun, man. Well, it'll be fun, but, you know, it's just going to be weird. I don't know. What else could we do? I feel pretty damn accomplished, to be quite honest. Feeling pretty accomplished. I got both the carburetors cleaned. We kind of revealed some of that. Got one of the carburetors put back together. We got all the parts sorted. That was a big deal. I got a bunch of other parts too that I got to deal with here too. Oh God, so many parts. So many parts. I haven't properly, Tula Tom got his bike done. And and then he gave me a bunch of his like leftovers, and I still have those kind of sitting there. We could actually go through some of that stuff. Maybe that's how we'll kind of end the stream. Do. I need to, scraping gaskets. I don't even want to put this together until I scrape gaskets, to be quite honest with you. It's going to be that's going to be a thing to have to go through. So, and I don't want to do it right now. So let's take a look at some of these parts. I got a bunch of them. Got a bunch of parts. Oh, Dream parts. Honda parts. Let's see what Tula Tom donated to the Keep On Wrenching garage or shop or studio or whatever. I don't even know what the hell to call it at this point. But let's see. He borrowed me this, and then I went and I bought my own. So Tula, I got to get your book back to you. I also need to get a couple of your tools back to you as well. He gave me a frickin' intact side cover, red, faded, but all the tabs are in place. It's got one little crack there. Epoxy, fix that up real easy. It's got the grommet, it's got the chrome. That chrome's in great shape. One little crack there. Barely even see it, but I bet Tula Tom saw it. I bet he wasn't a fan of that. I got more cables, original cables, which are good to have laying around, and it looks like this extra clutch cable, I believe. Yeah, that would be a clutch, I believe. Could be a front brake, though. Those two cables are so similar. God, you guys remember this? What a waste of money. I went and bought one of those Boyer Branson electronic ignitions. I don't even know if I'm ever even going to install the damn thing, to be quite honest. I don't know what I'm going to install it on, but I got one. Yeah, there it is. Boyer Branson. I think Tula installed the Boyer on his. But yeah, I got one. I totally, I almost forgot that I even had that. That wasn't cheap. That was like, what, $200-300? Oof. That makes my heart hurt a little. How much money I spend on that. You know, just got to be so thankful for old air cleaners. These are actually in pretty good shape, though. A lot of times they're all rotted out. And then, what the heck else is in here? Oh, yeah, jeez, Tula hooked me up. His bike is like basically a museum piece, by the way. But there are so many parts in here. I mean, look at this. I got 2. Is this 2? Yeah, 2 350 pistons. And ring set? No way. Looks like some of the rings are broken, but there are rings there. So the rings, original rings are there. So got a piston set. That's pretty cool. What else? Odds and ends and nuts and bolts and bearings. Look at how much stuff is in here. Look at all this. It just goes on and on. One thing I was going to try and do, so here's his old spokes off the wheels. I've been meaning to try nickel plating, and I'm wondering if I could clean, evaporust the old spokes and then nickel plate. I was thinking about doing that because I have like so many sets of spokes that could probably be reused and very easily repurposed. Look at these. What the hell is wrong with these? Foot pegs. There's like a scuff in it. Shoot. Tula Tom hooking me up. That's amazing. Yeah, so, oh my God. Bushings, bearings. Is that a front brake light switch? A broken one. Yeah, that design is so finicky. Ball bearings. You must have put tapereds in. What the hell's this? Old cam chain tensioner. Crazy. Oh wow, there's the switch. That could be rewired. I actually found that front brake light switch, so that's actually hanging out there. So yeah, Tula really hooked me up. He also hooked me up with a muffler too, I believe. So, I mean, man, that's what part of me wants to get back into a 350 because I have so many 350 parts. Jacko, I have a pair of foot pegs soaking in wintergreen oil to rejuvenate them. Works a treat. They're a lot softer since 2 days ago. Wintergreen and isopropyl alcohol. Where's my phone? I need to take a picture of that. This is not the first time I've heard this, but I never remember what the hell it was when people do that. I might take a picture of that. Boom. Thank you, Jacko. I think that's good stuff. So yeah, more parts to put away and find a home for, man. Oh, use that technique for carb boots. Cool. Yeah, I suppose as long as they're not cracked, if they're just dry, you can kind of repurpose them, huh? I don't even know what the hell some of this stuff is. And I just have another random regulator rectifier laying around. Oh, man. I have a full set of carburetors over here. What the hell were these off of? Look at this. I just saw these laying there. I don't even remember what are these off of? These are rebuilt. Matthew, send all those parts to me. I have 3 CB50 350 twins that need love. One's getting put together for my partner with the purple tank and covers. Yeah, if you run into any hard tight spots, where you're lacking a part or something, let me know. Send me a message. You can go to keeponwrenching.com. There's a little message tool there. Jacko, agree, Doc. Any rubber part, in my experience, it's the best. 3 to 1 for me. 1 part oil to 3. Okay, now I got to take a damn picture of this now. I got to take a picture of this conversation now. There we go. Got it. Preserved. Good deal. Yeah. I'm trying to remember where the hell these carbs came from, because these are totally cleaned. There was an extra set of carbs, which is great because I'm going to need a set. You know, patience. Patience is a big deal, isn't it, with all this stuff? I mean, even like the painting, it was so hard, like, to stop. You know, and be like, oh, I just want to lay this paint, lay this clear on. No, it's like, no, Brian, wait a week. You got to wait a week. You can't just dive in. You can't just do that. But, yeah, about a week or so. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, you just got to pump the brake once in a while and move on through. All right, I'm excited. I'll probably get this put together here this weekend after I scrape on some gaskets. But that's about it, man. Yeah, we are at 3 hours, 2 minutes on the live stream. Brian's getting a little winded today. It's been a week. I could use some sleep. I also have a liter of the wintergreen oil, and yeah, it works. Good to know. Wintergreen oil, is that something... Let's see... Can you, like, buy it? Wintergreen oil. So we talking, what are we talking here? Here we go, 25 pounds. It's probably a little much. Oh, Doc, you did a video on it? Okay, I gotta check that out. Can get a jar on Amazon. Okay. Getting some weird pop-up warning here on my computer. Just trying to navigate around it. Like, why do I even care about any of this? Like, seriously, Microsoft just, like, took over my computer. Like, what is going on? Thank you. That was, like, super annoying. I hate that when they do that. Get a jar on Amazon. Wintergreen oil jar, Amazon. How much do you need? Like, do you need like a gallon of it, or do you just need like one of these small little bottles? Like, I would think I'd buy something like that. Let me see. Oh, the same jar. Restoring your rubber, Doc Jones. Okay, let's go find that. Natural stuff, bottle or a jar. Okay. 100% pure. There we go. Oh, to arrive after Christmas. No. That doesn't seem like very much, though. You don't need much, huh? $300 milliliters. Got it. Okay, so let me hop over. See if I can find your channel here real quick. Doc Jones. Oh, geez, I cannot type. Doc Jones Garage. There it is. Videos. And you said it was rubber. There it is. Restoring rubber with wintergreen.
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks. If you are struggling to lose weight and you're over 25.
Oh, geez.
Welcome back to the garage, everyone. Thanks for joining me. In this video, we're going to look at how to restore the rubber parts in your restoration using natural wintergreen oil. If you've been following along with the CB750 rebuild series, you'll know that I've finished rebuilding the carburetors in the airbox, and now it's time to reattach the carburetor to the engine. Unfortunately, the carb boots are petrified, and I haven't really been able to find a good source for new ones. I'll link a card here for you, leading to the CB750 playlist. What I'm going to do is give you all the information that you need in the first few minutes of the video to try this technique for yourself. Then, if you want to stick around for the rest of the video, I'll give you a little bit more information, and you can see how I applied this technique myself to fix up those carb boots. So I ordered 300 milliliters of wintergreen oil. You can see me here adding it and poured it
is.
into a 1 gallon glass container. Then what I did was I took 900 milliliters of isopropyl alcohol and I added that to the mixture as well. That makes for a 3-to-1 ratio. I chose to use pure natural distilled wintergreen oil, and that was because after doing a little bit of research, I'd heard some reports of people mentioning that they had gotten swelling in some of the rubber parts that they were trying to soften, and I was trying to avoid that. And it seemed like the natural wintergreen oil wasn't really causing that as much. The wintergreen oil smell is quite noticeable, but it wasn't actually as strong as I was expecting it to be. Here you see the first carburetor boot that I added to the wintergreen oil mixture. So I put that carburetor boot in the wintergreen oil for 1 week. So just a quick recap. It's pure wintergreen oil, not, I'm going to call it synthetic wintergreen oil, and I mix it with 90+% isopropyl alcohol at a ratio of 3-to-1. See the results? They're quite dramatic considering how hardened the boots were before I added them to the oil. I took those carburetor boots and I put them in that mixture for 1 week. I'm sure you could leave them in there for longer than a week, but to me they seemed more than pliable enough to reinstall them on the bike, and if I need to soften them up anymore, I can always put them back in the mixture.
Incredible video, man.
So here you can...
Yeah, so guys, go freaking follow this. This is quality stuff, dude. Doc Jones Garage. Go subscribe, man. Motorcycles, mechanical, mill writing, metal working. What kind of stuff you got on here, Doc? This stuff's awesome. That was a really well produced video. Vapor Blast, DIY Vapor Blaster. I got to come back and watch that for sure. I'd love to get into that. Yeah, that video should be doing pretty well for you, I would think. Very cool. Mason jar can hold 2 foot pegs. Pickle jar. Lay off the speed. You know, I'm really guilty of that. Like, I watch things fast usually. So, yeah. Go subscribe. Go support anybody. Thought the oil would be green in color. I would have too, Dave, for sure. That's closer to the ratio I use. Da-da-da. Gonna subscribe. Cool. Good stuff, everybody. I'm gonna start cleaning up, I think. I'm gonna call it a night. We're at 3 hours, 8 minutes, 25 seconds. This was a really awesome stream tonight. Gotta thank everybody who donated tonight. We did awesome tonight on that. Tula Tom fired off the Airwolf. He's looking forward to keep on wrenching in 2022. So thanks to Tula Tom for tossing the 20 over tonight. And that will go right back in. Also, Michael Bloom. Michael Bloom came in, fired off the Jack Bauer emote, donated $5 through the super chat on the YouTube feed tonight. Thank you so much, Michael. That was incredible. And honestly, you know, Jacko picking up a t-shirt, all of that stuff, it's just incredible. You know, I know there are other people who've been going in, man. We got a good group. We got a really solid group of people building up on the Keep On Wrenching community group. We got sticker requests every freaking day. I'll probably be doing that. So all good, all good. I'm tired, and honestly, more than tired, I'm freaking starving to death right now. You ever get that like pain in the middle of your chest right down here? Stopping. Nice, we're getting subs. We're getting subs for Doc. Awesome. I love that. Yeah, you know, like Vika's out there. She's got a YouTube channel. There's a few people out there that are doing stuff. So, Matthew, Merry Christmas, mate. Stay safe. Great work so far on the bike. Keep on wrenching. Thanks so much, Matthew. Thanks for being here tonight. Got to just thank everybody. This has been really fun. We actually got stuff done tonight, too. Well, I guess we usually do get stuff done, but got to say, hey, Shale, Matthew, Jacko, Doc, Dave, rolling in here. Who else was sneaking in here? Did I miss people on the chat tonight? Tula Tom was in. Kind of scrolling through here real quick just to make sure I get the names out there. Christopher was in for a while. Marty was in for a while. Craig was in for a while, hanging out. Michael Bloom, PK, MJ was in. Regan was in. Dom was in. Yeah, Nick was in. He was watching. He was lurking till we called his name. That's good. Good stuff. Almost getting to the top. I'm scrolling fast. Dave C. Dave 123. Man, I'm starving to death. I gotta eat something. I gotta eat something here real quick. Chris Stone. There we go. There's the other name I'm looking for. And then I just don't know how to say this one name. Karate Sunfuki. Merry Christmas. It's E. coli. I need to look that one up because I hate it when I can't pronounce people's name. It took me forever to get Regan down. You know, I hate that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks so much for the support and keep on wrenching. Well, we might see a stream here yet before the new year. So just keep tuned in. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Have a Merry Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Thanks again for the support.